Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day today. Today I'm going to be trying out the Studio Makeup Flawless Skin Foundation right here. I received this in my Ipsy Glam Back Plus for the month of August and I was very interested to try it out. So today I'm going to apply it for you guys and I'm also going to do an all-day wear test. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I've already moisturized my face using the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. And for my primer, because I don't know how this works, I'm going to go ahead and use moisturizing products because I have dry skin. So I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. So I already applied the moisturizer and let it sit. So I'm going to apply the primer. Now this foundation retails for $30 and it is by the brand Studio Makeup. And they claim that this offers light to medium coverage, and on the box it says that it's a hydrating, firming, and youthful effect foundation and is formulated with hyaluronic acid, which sounds really nice. I received a similar product in I think January from my BoxyCharm box, which is the tinted moisturizer, and I reviewed it and I really enjoyed it. The only thing is that they don't have many shades and even mine was a little dark for me. So I wanted to compare and see how these work because this is a tinted moisturizer and I expected this foundation to be like medium to full coverage, but they claim that it's light to medium coverage. So I'm gonna see how well this works. This really did sit nicely on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. So I have my primer in and we're gonna get into the application. This is what it looks like. So it seems like it's a squeeze tube, but I believe I saw someone on the comments of my unboxing video for the Ipsy Glam Back Plus told me that this turns into a pump or something like that. I am so confused by that. So I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna squeeze it out very gently because it's confusing and I don't want to make a mess. And before I forget, the shade that I got is the shade Oat Deep, SSF05 Oat Deep. And I'm gonna shake it. It says on the bottle to shake it well. Okay, so that shade might work. It doesn't seem dark. For some reason, the name of it confused me, made me think that it will be dark for me. But I'm glad that it's actually looking light, so it might work out. So, oh my god, I'm so nervous with this. I'm gonna use the Complex Culture foundation brush. So I'm gonna actually put some on it gently. Yeah, because this is confusing me. I don't want to get it messy. It doesn't feel super thick, so I feel like it will get everywhere. It's kind of very liquidy. But right off the bat, it feels thicker than the tinted moisturizer. The tinted moisturizer was a thinner texture, but I did end up getting some coverage, I remember. So it does seem to be more on the medium coverage side, I would say, but also it's settling into my skin very quickly. So I will recommend, I guess, applying it fast or not letting it settle. I mean, it might not matter, but it feels like it's almost drying. It feels almost like a cream to powder foundation texture. As you can see, I had a lot of redness around my cheek area and it's definitely covering everything up. I should have done just one side, but I haven't done my forehead. If you compare, as you can see, it looks a little light on me, but I can make it work with the rest of my makeup that I apply later. And I do see how it's pretty medium coverage, I would say. And it's really covering nicely. And it's more on the matte side, which I like matte foundations, but this one seems to be almost a little too matte. But I'm not gonna judge it too soon because I still have to apply some more and do the rest of my makeup. But it is drying matte, so that kind of not scares me because my skin at the moment is not super dry, but it tends to be. So I hope it doesn't get flaky or anything like that. See, a little bit goes a long way. I feel like I applied way too much on my forehead, so go in with a light hand. And I do see that this is way more offers way more coverage than the tinted moisturizer. If you want a lighter coverage, you should try maybe the tinted moisturizer, but they don't have so many shades either. So yeah, I do feel like it's a little light. As I keep looking at it, it is a little light for sure, but I'll make it work. But it's also, I don't know, the way that I'm looking here close up in the mirror, it looks like it's almost medium to full coverage, but for some reason I feel like it's about to get dry and flaky. because it feels almost like I'm applying a powder, which is not necessarily bad, but I'm interested to see what will happen when I apply the rest of my makeup. But either way, it is pretty medium to full coverage. So this is what it looks like. I look like a ghost. I need to finish off my makeup. So my initial thoughts are that it does seem a little drying, but I have dry skin. If you have oily skin, that might be perfect for you, because I don't feel like I'm dewy or oily or anything like that. And it does go on pretty matte. Again, it's a little light. It feels thick, almost like a cream to powder texture, but even though in the bottle it feels pretty like liquidy. But now I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll do a wear test, so stay tuned for that. I just wanted to mention that I did finally get the pump to work. Thank you to who in the comments told me to try it out, that there's a pump. I think I twisted this a little bit and then put the cap on and the pump came off. That's so interesting and innovative, but I didn't know that's how it worked. But yeah, there's definitely a pump, so that's a plus for sure, because it's not going to get messy now. Okay, so here's what it looks like in natural lighting. It looks really nice. With the rest of my makeup, it applied so nicely, and you see my texture, but you definitely see that I have coverage going on, and overall the product is doing great. I've been wearing this for about 4 hours, I want to say now. It took me a while to finish off the rest of my makeup because I was very busy, and I was also filming some other videos. But I can say that I actually feel happy with it now that I applied the rest of my makeup. I was able to make it work with the rest of my makeup because it was a little light at first, but overall I'm happy with the product so far. Okay guys, so here's the last update of the day. I've been wearing this for about 6.5 hours now, because I put this on very early in the day. Then I did like a few more videos, finished off my makeup, and did live. So I really do like it now that I finished off the rest of my makeup. At first I was a little worried, first because of the shade, but it ended up working very nicely, especially because winter is right around the corner, and I do tend to tan more in the summer and get a little lighter like in the fall and winter time. So perfect timing for me to get this product. And I was a little scared for a second, as you guys saw earlier, with it seemed like it was about to flake and get really dry and cakey, but it didn't eventually, and I'm so happy that it didn't. I applied some setting powder, blush, I applied cream products over it, and then powder products as well, and it ended up working very nicely. Like once it set into my skin, it was there and it wasn't going anywhere. For a second it seemed like it was all gonna break apart, but it didn't. And overall the coverage has me very pleased, because I feel like it's a more medium to full coverage, at least on my skin it was, and I'm happy with it. It did scare me a little bit again with the texture at first, but I think I will try it again and see how I feel. I don't know, like keep trying it, because the texture at first scared me, but it did eventually work out with the rest of my makeup. But yeah, I'm looking here by the end of the day now, the differences. Okay, I see more texture. It is a matte product, but I do also like set my face with matte powders to make sure that my makeup stays in place. So I do think that overall, though I didn't get oily, super dewy or anything like that, I still look pretty matte. And I'm very happy with it and surprised. For a moment, I thought it was going to be very like bad and this review was going to be bad overall, but no, I actually ended up liking it because I was able to work with it. I didn't give up on it. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.